So, after vigorously getting gunned down in Electro, after I was trying to help some people out, after my respawn, I was able to find this nice green backpack that's going to help me out with carrying a lot of items for my journey back over to Electro again. These cargo pants definitely going to help me out as well. Really nice to spawn and to see these type of items in a spawn area is definitely going to help you out, and it's definitely going to help me out in my journey heading up to Electro to meet up again with Polish Mario. I had logged in and he wasn't on, but I had logged in, and right away I heard some gunshots and everything else, and without knowing, I went over to loot the bodies. Yeah, I was prone and I'm looking around everywhere, not seeing anybody, and I just kind of figured that the gunshots that I heard were from the two people that were laying in the middle of the street, not thinking anything else. So I headed down to loot their bodies, and next thing I know, after I looted them, I got gunned down as I was running out of the town. So looks like there was just some bandits out there just waiting for some people coming through, and they're trying to survive. To each their own. That's fine, but how are we gonna do it? I'm in it to help and save other people that are coming through. Give them water, give them food, kind of explain the game to them, let them know what's going on. Of course, I have to learn the game as well, but there's going to be a learning curve, and it's going to be one of those. That's the reason why I bought the game, is because I enjoy it. So I looted everything I could in the spawn town that I was in, and I'm heading now over to the next town here. Let's see. I believe the town that I spawned in was these names, they need to have English translation for them or something. Solniki, Solchny, I don't know the name of these towns, but the next one I came to was Kamshovo, and from there I'm gonna end up hitting it into Electro. So one of the best things that I've done so far is drink a lot of water for my journey, which is great. I'm finding some food, which is awesome. I've found this abandoned bus. However, there's nothing in it that I know of. All these dead bodies. Yeah, interesting enough. Come on, I know I can get on this bus. I've been on them before. There's a back door or something, who knows. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue making my journey down to Electro, and there's another town here. I'm going to loot this little store type thing, this little what is it, like a little cabin. Yes, so there's my Mosin. Very nice to find a gun right off the bat as well. Wish there was some ammo to go with it, but there's not. Looks like I hit the jackpot in here. Here's another canteen. So now I have 2 canteens, which is really nice. This one is pristine, so that's going to be really, really good. I can fill those up with water. There's another canteen here on the shelf as well. So I have 3 canteens to start off, and I also have some rice, which is going to do well also. There's some powdered milk for some more food, and here's another what is this, a can of soda, which is perfectly fine. That will do me some good as well. It'll have some nutrition for me and some liquid for when I'm thirsty. Doesn't seem to be anything else in here. We got some. This is the door to go out. Yeah. Okay. So looted everything that I could in there, and I'm heading out to the next building here. There's some cereal and some more soda, so I'm going to grab these as well. Like I said, grab as much food as you can. And the best thing to do too is just to eat everything that you can. So whenever you find food, don't be afraid to not eat it. because you'd rather just be healthy and just continue eating as much food as you can. You can continue eating until you get, you know, the little notification that says that you're full. You don't want to be without food because you'll end up dying, and then you wish you had eaten all the food that you could have. Saving the food for later, you know, really isn't going to do you good either, because whether you eat it now or you eat it later, it's still going to be the same food that you're going to eat regardless. So that's what I'm doing right now, is I'm just kind of packing on as much food as I can and to get ready for my run all the way over to Electro. So I'm going to eat up all this tuna in this can, and I'm going to, I know that there's a well in this town also, so I'm going to find the well, and I'm going to fill up my canteens before I leave the town. Here's the well. So what you want to do to fill your canteens is you want to put the canteen in your hand, and you can drink the canteen, or if you use your scroll mouse, you can actually select to fill bottle, and then that will allow you to fill your canteen. You can fill canteens, your water bottles, whatever it is that holds water. So I'm going to go ahead and fill all 3 of mine to 100% before I leave, so that way I have 3 full bottles of water, or 3 full canteens of water at least. And I'm also going to drink as much water as I can before leaving, so that way you know, 100% of water, and I have a lot of food in me as well. And I should eventually get to that healthy state that will be next to the player. It'll say healthy, or also it will say healing if I've lost any blood or anything like that. So continuing to drink as much water as possible, and continuing to eat as much food as possible until, of course, you get those warnings that say, you know, that you're full, your stomach is extremely full, things like that. You don't want to overeat until you throw up, because that will cause you sickness, and it will also lose some of the space inside your stomach as well. So you just want to kind of measure it, you know, drink, eat, you know, a couple cans of tuna and things like that. But and rice, make sure that if you do eat rice will definitely fill you up the quickest. However, it takes away about 1,000 water, and so that's one thing that you'll want to remember, is if you eat rice, you're going to want to have a lot of water on you as well, because it will take away the water, and then you'll start getting the "I'm thirsty" remarks. So I'm heading over through the fields here and to Electro, and in the distance there you can see the cranes. So I know that I'm getting close to the city, which is going to be nice. I'll be able to probably get back to where I was, where I was hanging out with the Polish Mario, and we were, you know, raiding the city with loot to try to find either some gear or weapons, food, water, whatever the case may be, so that we can head over to Balota and then get over to the airfield so that we can loot the military base over there as well. That's pretty much where we're headed eventually. So leave your questions and comments below, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.